Yo, what's good? Got a quick weekly recap. Took two trades this week and took two L's, which is kind of sad, but it's like what to do about it. So, yeah, two trades, two. Actually, wait, no, yeah, two trades, two. I don't know why there's three here. Two L's, and then I had a break even trade, so that's why it's three buys. But yeah, 2.26 loss. So this was actually a pretty heavy week. And yeah, I lost 2% just from that. So multiple things to learn from this week. Honestly, I don't think I was in the right mental state. The main issue I had was that I would go into market open kind of hoping that I would be able to take a trade, kind of hoping that I'd be able to make more progress on the fund account because I went to Sri Lanka like the last month and it just made me feel like I lost so much progress, like I lost so much time. So I feel like I kind of felt like I had to make more back, like I had to be able to win more. So that kind of caused me to feel a bit like more pressure to take a trade, feel like I have to like take a trade, and that would cause me to like purposely look to take a trade rather than being available to what the market wanted to like give to me. So it was just not good overall, and even when I did see a setup, I would, bro, why is this shit tweaking, bro? But like, and even when I did see a setup, I would try my best to be patient. But like in the back of my mind, I'd be like, bro, I need to take this. Yo, I need to take this. And I have the expectation that I'll be able to find an execution point. And then when I did execute, I also did have the hope in the back of my mind that yo, I should be able to win. Yo, this is a good setup, so I should be able to win. So, and then when I did lose, I just felt like this shit didn't work anymore. I felt like this was pointless. I felt like there was no point in like to keep on trading, to keep on like just trying to become an entrepreneur in the future. It just like made me feel like super shitty. So that was like the main emotional issues with this. It also comes from having like time-based goals because I really wanted to like, because it's been like a year since I started now, and I wanted to like at least get my first payout 1 year into it. But I guess that's not what's gonna happen. Gotta stay patient and just gotta remove the time-based goals, because once I have those time-based goals and if I don't meet them, then I'll just feel like even more shit. So that's like something I could work on to fix going into the next week, just removing the time-based goals, and also just removing the expectation that I should be able to trade, removing the need to take an execution. So yeah, so I'll just go over the trades that I took as well. I don't know, I'm just in like a freaking bummy mood. Yeah, okay, so this was the break even trade. Honestly, this is like this was all right, but it's clear that I was trying to find an entry, and it was clear that I was focused on the outcome of the trade, and that I was like worried about the progress on the fund account, because I did enter this trade, and I didn't have like the best entry because I hesitated, and then I was also like getting emotional when seeing like drawdown happen, and I also risked like so little on this because I didn't want to lose. And yeah, I entered here, and then I was like, we came into the London low like barely, which was another thing. I was hungry to take a trade, and I find reasons to take a trade, and then I enter off of a breaker structure, retrace into fair value gap, and then enter off the inversion of that fair value gap here, and the risk reward was really bad, and that's literally like just that's literally like, but I was just in it to try and like get some dopamine in it to try and make some progress on the fund account. So I ended up seeing it go all the way up here, and I was going to close it, but then I just closed that break even because I was scared of losing. And what happens, we end up hitting TP. So by closing at break even, by modifying the position, that just caused me to take away from my edge. This was supposed to be a win in my books, but I ended up interfering with that and ended up not making anything off that, and then I just lost the next two trades as well, which kind of like it's kind of cooked. So this was the second trade I took, come barely into the London low, bro. This isn't like, clearly I'm not like in the right mindset. I'm in the mindset that I need to be able to take a trade. I'm in the mindset that I have to be able to take a trade. So I'm trying to find reasons to enter. I've seen this fair value gap, which already got filled in completely, and I'm reasoning with myself like, yo, this fair value gap is good enough to enter off of a break of structure. I entered off a retracement and then a 1 minute break of structure, but we ended up breaking 5 minute structure back to the downside, and I entered. So that was freaking cooked, bro. I should have at least waited to see like get more of like the London low get taken, and it's just because like I didn't want to wait, because I thought price would just rally up without me, especially since I just saw this hit TP. It was like another day, but like it still affected me. But it's just I'm not in the right mindset anymore. I gotta like re-lock in, you know. And I feel like it comes from not caring too much about trading. Like recently I've been caring a lot about trading, so I just gotta like remove that care from it and just like be like free about it, you know. Not care about the fund account, not care about losing or blowing the fund account, because fund accounts are supposed to come and go, bro. I've been on this for more than 100 days, 100 trading days, so just like it just goes to show I'm too attached to this thing, bro. The next trade was on GBP USD here. So this was honestly pretty good. You know, we come down, take out the absolute London low, tap into 1 hour for value gap and 1 hour low, and have a nice reaction off of that. But something I should have done, you know, I should have probably waited, because I was so focused on entering and like so focused on like not trying to like miss the move. I entered right into a 5 minute fair value gap. So like I'm not sure if that's really a bad thing. We did respect it like multiple times, but I remember there was this previous trade that I took and it completely disrespected all of the fair value gaps and started hitting TP. But I don't think I should be associating this moment with the past moment, because anything can happen. You know, every moment is unique, so shouldn't be associating that. And I feel like it's just better if I don't. If I just don't enter into a fair value gap, because that's a bit risky. Like look for the inversion of that fair value gap, especially if we have stacked fair value gaps. I should wait for the inversion of the last fair value gap and then at least look for continuation if I want to get a better risk reward. Because even when I entered this, the risk reward was like not good. This was not where I entered. I entered somewhere around here. This was a 1.4 risk reward, but my first risk reward, like my first TP was like, it was originally going to be a 1.25, but I got filled quite badly, so it became a 1-to-1 RR. So just wanted to keep this as first TP, but you know, it gets stopped out. So if I just maybe didn't enter into that fair value gap and wait until here, maybe could have found a better entry, keep stops below here, and then I mean like the risk reward would be the best. Maybe find a confluence, keep the stop loss below there, and then enter, because that would have been a pretty nice trade. But I'm pretty sure there was news on this day as well. Oh no, there was no news on Friday, so yeah. And that's another thing, bro, because we had no news on Friday. I was kind of having the hope, because on no news days I'm able to find a better entry and I don't have to worry about news. So the idea that there was no news that day, it just also added to like the need to like the want to trade, the like the fear that I'm not going to be able to find an opportunity again, you know. And bro, there's going to be more opportunities in the market, so I can't be like frugal with these setups, you know. I've got to take them for what they are and just, you know, take advantage of the opportunity. If the opportunity is there, I can't force it. That's kind of what I did in my ask for help. Like just not thinking that it'll work, you know. I lost 2 trades, bro. Like it's never that serious, bro. Wait, yeah, lost 2 trades, but a couple losses before that one as well. But it's just like, bro, if I follow my plan properly, if I follow my plan fully, if I take the high quality executions, I will be able to win. I will be able to have more wins than losses, bro. That's literally what I was winning before, bro. It was like I had all these wins. It's like, bro, I was doing good. It's just I gotta wait for those high quality subs and not take those pointless L's, bro. Because some of like out of like the last like 5 losses I took, like 2 of them were pointless. 2 of them were unnecessary losses that I took. So I just gotta get back into that discipline mindset, get back into that abundance mindset, understand that like, yo, there will be more steps. Like, yo, like I took 3 executions this week. Maybe I should just take 2 or 1, because the weeks that I'm winning is only 1 or 2 executions, which are really big wins. So that's what I gotta do. I can't be falling back into the trap of taking more. More is better, you know. Less is more. Like, bro, it's like, oh my god, bro. Yeah. So going into the next week, it's like, bro, if I see a good execution, right, like a 9 or a 10 or an 8 out of 10 execution, I mean, like every execution should be high quality, but if I see like a higher quality setup, I should take that. Like if I see a bad girl, I'll be like, shit, I want to get her, you know. But if I see like a mid girl, like a 5 or a 6, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't want to waste my time or my energy on that girl. So it's like, if I see a good setup, then I would want to put my resources into that good high quality trade. If the setup is mid, then I wouldn't want to put my resources into that. You know, that's literally how I gotta think of it, bro. That's Sanuka FX thinking, bro. Trust. But that's pretty much it for this week. This week overall, outside of trading, it was pretty good. I mean, I was disciplined. I was putting in work. I was running a lot, but you know, I was focused on the wrong things. You know, yeah, I started talking to this old girl that's moving, and it's kind of like fuck with my brain, because I'm always thinking like, yo, did she text me back? Yo, oh wow, look, she texted me back right now. It's like maybe that's the issue that I'm going wrong with. You know, I'm seeking cheap dopamine. I'm seeking false connection. You know, it's literally not even like a relationship. I don't even know, bro. I just gotta stop with that shit, bro. But yeah, bro. That's all. Goodbye.